Hello, thank you for checking out this video and the Yourself After Effects plugin. Yourself is an expressions-based After Effects plugin that allows you to not only save time, but apply custom expressions to multiple layers with just a click of one button. So what the hell does that mean? I'm going to quickly show you how to install it, and then we'll dive into how this tiny plugin can do some pretty awesome things. So first, we'll just need to download the plugin. Once that's downloaded, you'll get a .zip folder, so go ahead and extract that. Your version number might be a little bit different from mine, but it all works the same way. Once you've extracted the contents of the zip folder, you'll need to navigate to your After Effects Script UI Panels folder. And then just drop in the contents of the zip folder directly into the Script UI Panels folder. So when you come to launch Yourself for the very first time, just navigate to the window menu within After Effects and scroll down until you can select your version of the plugin. Once selected, Yourself will appear and be ready to use. Now, during the introduction, I mentioned that Yourself is an expressions-based plugin. So to get us started today, we have 4 basic expressions that can be implemented straight out of the box. So let's go ahead and open up a test project and I'll show some examples. In this test project, we have a simple light beam on the go. So if I was to play this composition, you can just see that the ball, it just swings from side to side, and that's it. So let's use our first built-in expression using Yourself, which is add loop out. So we all know what loop out does. If I was to select any number of positions, let's select both positions for both objects that we need looping out, and click loop out once. We can see that loop out has been added and loop out has been added. So if we were to play this now, we all know what loop out does. It just continues the animation, and the animation is now looping out. So that works with any number of properties. If I was to select 2 of these, like in this example, or 50 of these, just one click applies the expression to all layers that are selected. I'm not going to run through all of the basic 4 expressions that come out of the box with Yourself today, but just quickly, we have obviously the loop out, which we just used, the loop in, the looper path, which is always a useful one, and this scale stroke with shape. And just quickly to show you that they all work in the same way, we'll just quickly select all of the properties, and let's just pick loop out with path, and then we'll drop all these down, and you can see that all the properties have been equally selected and equally given the same expression. And all of this has been achieved with just a click of one button. Now that we've covered the basic building blocks of Yourself, I wanted to dive into what I think is this little guy's biggest feature, and that is these 2 buttons here, custom expressions. The 2 custom expression buttons give you guys a chance to put your most used expressions at the power of a one-click button. So say for example you're doing an animation where you focus on lots of stats and figures and you need them counting up or down, we can add our expression into custom expression 1, save and close that, saved, okay. Then we'll drag our point control onto our text, and then we'll just make 2 points. So we've got one at 280 there, and we'll include one at 600 there. Quickly go to our source text, apply our expression, and then from the 2 points, we've got our numbers counted up. Now, I'm not an expressions master by any means, but I think with this example, you can see how the custom buttons can be really useful when you need to apply expressions, custom expressions in mass across big projects. As a last example for this brief tutorial, I just wanted to quickly show you guys the multiple properties aspect of Yourself. So we've got lots and lots of layers going on here, and the aim could be to apply a wiggle expression to all of these layers. So we'll bring up our position property, apply a keyframe, and then if we go to our settings, we can see that the wiggle expression is in our custom 2 button. So we can save that and click OK. And then if we just click add custom to, it applies it to every shape layer within a click of one button. And if we press play, well, you might not want to apply a 2020, but let's do 10 and 10, save and close that. Let's do that. Position property. Apply number 10. And yeah, it's a little bit better, but you get the idea. You can apply one custom expression to any number of properties. So just quickly before we finish the video, I just wanted to put out a disclaimer that Yourself is still in beta phase in terms of its development, and it's just myself that has been working on the plugin, and I've decided to see if the plugin generates any interest throughout the After Effects community before I dedicate any more hours to it. If it does, then you can bet I'll be listening to any feedback. Maybe you guys just want a boatload of custom buttons and you're not interested in the built-in expressions. Whatever happens to Yourself, thanks for watching this tutorial and giving it a try. Catch you guys in a bit.